Hi and welcome to Woven Worlds.
So on the video of today, my soul sister is gonna take over, so I'll leave you now with my soul sister. Take it away, soul sister!
So today guys, I'm taking over the Woven Worlds YouTube account, yay! This video is going to be about Kanye West. I'm not covering all of the raggedy ass comments he's made over the past few years. Although I can't move on without saying slavery wasn't a choice and Harriet Tubman helped free the slaves. A quick Google would have shown you that. This will be about his irrational rhetoric, celeb culture, and the importance of the type of language we use when talking about mental health. As we've witnessed over the past couple of days, Kanye is clearly going through an episode. If you didn't know already, Kanye has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and has been pretty open about it. Unfortunately, they've been happening in a very public fashion due to his celeb status. So naturally, this is setting people off on the internet, talking about mental health as if they just received their PhD yesterday. What stood out to me during this whole debacle is how little we know about bipolar disorder, as well as many other mental health illnesses. That's because mental health has only become a very fashionable topic to talk about over the last couple of years. So unfortunately, our knowledge about it as the public is still truly limited. And if anything, this would be the perfect opportunity for us to step up our game in regards to the knowledge surrounding bipolar disorder and mental health before we speak about it. Speaking of stepping up our knowledge, Kanye needs to do this too. I say this because the rhetoric he's been spouting has been nothing short of unfactual. The other day, someone said on Twitter that they truly believe Kanye gets his history lessons from white supremacists. And I can honestly see why. Because someone that stupid and filled with hate would think slavery was a choice or that Harriet Tubman never freed slaves. Gail, what? Clearly someone needs to do their Googles. But to me, it kind of makes sense as to why Kanye would believe it. His approach to everything is about going against the grain. He's all about challenging society's expectations and how everything is set up for him to fail as a black man in America. Naturally, this approach does so much damage to black people's mental health. For him, no one's challenging the status quo like he does. He desires something different. Someone different. In enters the orange one. A walking manifestation of who Kanye wants to be. What he sees in that ugly ass weave having heifer is what he sees in himself. Bold, fearless, outlandish, no filter. His desire to live in his truth as a supporter of a white terrorist who is bold and brazen comes off as a quest he's on as a rich black man in America. To me, to feel as free as possible, mental health and all. He always talks about the freedom of being himself audaciously. And I get it. He's reacting in his own way against a system that's oppressed him before he was even a twinkle in his parents' eyes. And everything we've dealt with as black people thus far has robbed us as black people the space and privilege to challenge the status quo without there being any repercussions. So it doesn't really make sense to me why he would be in support of that orange critter whose vitriol tends to be aimed at people who have and continue to suffer under the circumstances created by white supremacy. Kanye himself included. And if Kanye was truly about freedom, he'd understand how that fugly, giant dump truck of a president is and continues to be proactive about taking away the rights, and therefore freedom, of those affected most by systemic inequality. Supporting that demon from the deepest depths of Hades isn't supporting freedom, sis. It's supporting destruction and chaos. And as we watch Kanye fight for freedom, which is actually a fight for captivity, we're watching as the media make a spectacle of his episode. And yes, of course, he likes the attention. His ego is having a field day. But at what cost? People are watching this unfold, hungry for the next thing he says or does. But guys, this isn't a game. We're watching someone unravel before our eyes. And this is when celeb culture shows one of its many dark sides. The constant attention upon these people who have been placed on a pedestal, whether we like them or not, because honestly we don't actually know them, dehumanizes them as their fall from grace is displayed for all to see. Then something tragic happens, thoughts and prayers are given, and it's on to the next one to make a spectacle of. And this vicious cycle doesn't stop. A lot of people's reactions to Kanye being so open and even having episodes publicly also speaks to our desire to still dehumanize and lock people away with mental illnesses by way of spectatorship. We're nowhere near where we could be to truly help, integrate, and protect people with complex mental health disorders. Like I said before, most people over the last few years have just started having conversations about mental health. So, how about we start doing our due diligence by talking about mental health with informed opinions and, most importantly, compassion and empathy. And also being wary of what we give our attention to. So, if you agree or disagree or have any comments, please do sound off in the comments section below.
Don't forget to like, subscribe. Also, any comments, thoughts, or anything you wish to share based on the video, based on anything else that you just want to comment, you can always do that on the comment below, or you can visit us on our social media pages that will be showing as well on the description box. Don't forget to turn on the notifications to tell you whenever we upload a video.
Share it with your cats, your dogs, your friends, your foes, everyone.
See you next time.